Welcome back to the channel where we decode the universe to help you upgrade your life. Today, we are doing something massive. We are looking ahead at the financial landscape of 2026. Now, I know what you're thinking. You're wondering if this is the year you finally break through that income ceiling, or if it's a year to hunker down and save. The year 2026 is fascinating because the planetary alignments are shifting in ways that suggest a global restructuring of value. We are moving away from the chaotic disruption of previous years into a phase of solid, tangible building. This is the year where the dreamers need to become doers, and the planners need to take a leap of faith. We are going to walk through every single sign, from Aries to Pisces, and map out exactly where your money is coming from, where it might leak out if you're not careful, and the specific cosmic window of opportunity you need to seize. So, get comfortable, maybe grab a notebook, and let's open the cosmic ledger for 2026. Let's kick things off with the trailblazers of the Zodiac, Aries. For you, 2026 is going to feel like a rigorous boot camp for your bank account, but I promise you, the results will be worth it. Saturn, the planet of discipline and structure, is heavily influencing your sector of earnings. This means the era of impulse buying and get-rich-quick schemes is officially over for you. The universe is asking you to mature financially. You might feel a bit restricted in the first quarter, perhaps feeling like your hard work isn't paying off fast enough, but that is an illusion. What is actually happening is that you are building a foundation that will last for the next decade. The second half of the year looks incredibly promising for those of you looking to invest in long-term assets, like real estate or a retirement fund. Your intuition will be sharp regarding what is sustainable and what is just a flash in the pan. If you have been thinking about starting a business, do it. But do it with a solid business plan, not just passion. 2026 rewards the Aries who shows up early and stays late. Moving on to our grounded friends, Taurus. You usually love stability, but 2026 has a surprise in store for you. Uranus has been shaking up your sign for a while now, and this year, that erratic energy finally harmonizes with Jupiter to bring you sudden, unexpected financial windfalls. This could be the year of the happy accident. Maybe an investment you forgot about suddenly skyrockets, or a side hustle you started for fun turns into your main income stream. However, with great influx comes the temptation to indulge. We know you appreciate the finer things in life, but the stars are warning you against lifestyle creep. Just because the money is flowing in doesn't mean you need to upgrade your car or your wardrobe immediately. The smart play for Taurus in 2026 is to take those unexpected gains and reinvest them into technology or modernizing your skills. The world is changing, and your financial security depends on your ability to adapt your traditional work ethic to new digital realities. Keep an open mind, and your wallet will thank you. Now, let's talk about Gemini. 2026 is going to be a year where your gift of the gab literally turns into gold. Your ruling planet Mercury is making some fantastic aspects that highlight communication, sales, and networking. If you work in marketing, writing, teaching, or any field where you have to convince people, you are going to be on fire. The money this year comes through people. It comes through connections, collaborations, and perhaps even a joint venture that you hadn't considered before. However, there is a shadow side to this. Because there are so many opportunities floating around, you might suffer from analysis paralysis or spread yourself too thin. The financial advice for Gemini this year is to focus. Pick one or two major income streams and master them, rather than trying to juggle 10 different projects. Also, be very careful with lending money to friends this year. With the lines between friendship and business blurring, you want to make sure your boundaries are crystal clear to avoid any awkward losses. Next up is Cancer. You are naturally protective of your resources. And 2026 is going to amplify that instinct, but in a very productive way. This is a year of securing the nest. The astrological charts show a strong emphasis on home-based income or family businesses. If you have been dreaming of working from home or starting a business with a sibling or a partner, the green light is glowing bright. Real estate is also a major theme for you this year. Whether it is buying your first home, flipping a property, or renting out a space, land and property are where your luck lies. The challenge for you will be emotional spending. When Cancers get stressed, they tend to soothe themselves with retail therapy or by overspending on comfort. In 2026, you need to find other ways to manage your stress because you will need that liquidity to jump on a major investment opportunity that is likely to appear around the autumn months. Trust your gut feeling about deals. If it feels wrong in your stomach, walk away, no matter how good the numbers look on paper. Hello, Leo. You love to shine, and 2026 wants to pay you for it. The sun is shining on your sector of creativity and self-expression. This is the year to monetize your talent. If you are an artist, a performer, a content creator, or just someone with a very strong personal brand, this is your golden era. The world is hungry for authenticity, and you have that in spades. However, we need to talk about the ego trap. There is a risk this year of overestimating your returns or gambling on high-risk ventures because you feel invincible. While confidence is key, arrogance will be expensive. The stars suggest that you balance your high-risk creative endeavors with some very boring, safe savings accounts. Think of it as diversifying your portfolio between you and the market. Also, be mindful of generosity. Leos love to treat their friends and entourage, but in 2026, make sure you aren't buying loyalty. Keep your circle tight and your wallet slightly tighter, and you will end the year with a significant surplus. Let's shift gears to Virgo. You are the master of details, and 2026 is going to reward that precision like never before. While everyone else is running around trying to catch the next big trend, you will make your fortune by optimizing what is already there. Efficiency is your currency this year. You might find that you save more money than you earn, simply by cutting unnecessary costs and renegotiating contracts. It's not the most glamorous path to wealth, but it is incredibly effective. The stars also point to a significant return on investments made in health and wellness. This could mean investing in your own education to get a certification, or literally investing in stocks related to healthcare or biotechnology. The trap for Virgo this year is perfectionism. Do not wait for the perfect moment to launch a project or ask for a raise. The conditions will never be 100% perfect. You need to learn to execute even when things are a little messy. Action beats analysis in 2026. For my Libras, the theme of 2026 is partnership. Your financial horoscope is inextricably linked to others this year. This is not the time to be a lone wolf. The biggest financial gains will come through contracts, legal settlements, or marriage and business partnerships. If you are in a relationship, this is the year to sit down and have the serious money talk, because merging resources could double your power. However, because you are so focused on harmony, you might be tempted to agree to bad deals just to keep the peace. Do not do that. You need to advocate for your worth. The planetary transits suggest that you might need to hire an expert, a financial advisor, a lawyer, or an accountant to help you navigate a complex situation mid-year. Don't be afraid to pay for good advice. It will save you a fortune in the long run. Also, aesthetics matter for you. Investing in your appearance or the branding of your business will yield a surprisingly high return on investment. Scorpio, 2026 is going to be intense, just the way you like it. You are entering a cycle of transformation regarding shared resources and passive income. This is the year of other people's money. We are talking about inheritances, grants, scholarships, or venture capital funding. If you have been looking for funding for a big idea, 2026 is the year to pitch it. You have a magnetic quality this year that makes people want to invest in you. On the flip side, you need to be very careful about debt. The temptation to leverage yourself to the hilt will be strong, but the stars advise caution. Pay off what you can and try to operate with as much ownership as possible. There is also a hidden gem in your chart related to research and investigation. If you dig deep into a market that everyone else is ignoring, you will find a treasure trove. Don't follow the herd. Follow your instincts into the dark, unexplored corners of the market. Sagittarius. Sagittarius, the traveler and the philosopher. Your ruling planet Jupiter is urging you to expand your horizons, and your wallet will follow. In 2026, your money is tied to foreign shores and higher education. This is the perfect year to expand your business internationally or to invest in emerging markets. If you are an employee, look for opportunities that involve travel or working with global teams. The more you move, the more you make. Teaching and publishing are also highlighted sectors for you. Sharing your wisdom is a viable revenue stream. The danger for Sagittarius is always over-optimism. You tend to look at the big picture and ignore the fine print. In 2026, the devil is in the details. Before you sign that contract or book that expensive business trip, double-check the logistics. Make sure you have a safety net, because while your luck is high, the market volatility is real. Keep your passport ready and your savings account accessible. Capricorn. Now we come to the CEO of the Zodiac, Capricorn. You have been grinding for years, and 2026 is the year the universe finally cuts you the dividend check. You are stepping into a position of authority and power. A promotion or a massive elevation in your public status is highly likely. With this status comes a higher income, but also higher responsibility. The key for you this year is legacy. You aren't just working for the weekend. You are working for your grandchildren. This is a year to make very conservative, traditional investments. Think blue chip stocks, government bonds, or land. Avoid anything that smells like a fad. Your reputation is your biggest asset in 2026, so protect it fiercely. If you compromise your integrity for a quick buck, the fallout will be swift and severe. Stay the course, keep climbing that mountain, and the view from the top and the bank balance that comes with it will be spectacular. Aquarius. Aquarius, you are the future, and finally the world is catching up to you. With Pluto deeply embedding itself in your sign, you are undergoing a complete financial reinvention. The old ways of making money simply won't interest you anymore. You are looking at cryptocurrency, AI, blockchain, and community-funded projects. 2026 is the year where your weirdest, most unconventional ideas are actually the most profitable ones. You might feel like an outsider, but that is exactly where your advantage lies. The mainstream market is saturated. Your edge is in the niche, the new, and the disruptive. However, Pluto is also a planet of destruction. This means you might have to let go of a stable but soul-sucking job to make room for this new path. It will be scary, but it is necessary. Trust in your network and your community. Crowdfunding or collaborative economics are favored for you. Don't try to do it alone. Build a movement, and the money will follow the mission. Finally, we arrive at Pisces. You live in a world of dreams, but 2026 is asking you to bring those dreams down to earth. Saturn is in your sign, which sounds heavy, but it is actually a blessing in disguise. It is giving you the container you need to hold your water. This is the year to turn your art, your spirituality, or your compassion into a structured business. The starving artist archetype is dead. 2026 is the year of the creative CEO. You have to get serious about your pricing, your boundaries, and your worth. People will try to take advantage of your kindness, so you need to keep your financial guard up. Scams are a potential pitfall for you this year, so if something sounds too good to be true, it absolutely is. Stick to what you know and trust your creative flow, but make sure you have a spreadsheet to back it up. If you can marry your intuition with a little bit of cold, hard discipline, this will be your most profitable year yet. And there you have it, the financial roadmap for every single sign in 2026. Remember, the stars give us the weather report, but you are the one steering the ship. You can have the best horoscope in the world and stay broke if you don't take action. And you can have a challenging chart and become wealthy through sheer grit and strategy. Take this information, use it as a tool, and go make this year your masterpiece. I want to know in the comments below, what is your big financial goal for 2026? Are you buying a house, starting a business, or just trying to get debt-free? Let's manifest it together in the comments section. If you found value in this video, make sure you smash that like button and subscribe, because we are going to be tracking these transits all year long. Until next time, keep your eyes on the stars and your feet on the ground.